Hey guys, Michael Host here. Tonight on Behind the Success, we've got an inside look into the minds of the great directors Ciggies and Nugz from popular YouTube series Schooner in Your Doona. Let's go have a look behind the scenes and see what they get up to, shall we? Hey, thanks for coming, Ciggies. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Look, before we get started, how's LA going? Tell me about all that. You just moved, right?
Yeah, fucking, thought, well, why not? If I looked in my account and had all these, millions of dollars in there, and I thought, fuck, I could be anywhere. And I thought, well, if we're going to make it real big, we should go to LA. And yep, that's where we are now, in good old Byron Bay. LA.
Alright, now that's all very interesting, so let's get right into it. Can you tell me how it is you came to be on the show?
Well, man, like, me and Nugz were just friends back in the day, and, like, the show is based on our lives pretty much, and...
How interesting. Ooh.
So we just sort of, we're writing down some of our stories and thought, fuck it, let's make a show.
Alright. Wow, of course. So simple. Tell me, did you ever expect that it was going to be such a monumentous cultural breakthrough? Of course, financially successful as it was.
Oh, look, we're pretty humble, man. But I think we both knew deep down that, it was the best thing that anyone had ever created, and, it would make us billions of dollars, so... We just kept our expectations in check, and went from there, really.
I believe you mentioned Nugz earlier, of course, your co-star on New Start. You guys go way back, if I'm not mistaken. Can you tell me a little bit about how you came to meet Nugz?
I was back in year 3 or something, and I was walking to school, and I realised I reached in my pocket so I could have my last cigarette. And I was like, oh fuck, it's not in there. Shit, I must have dropped it. So I went running back and I looked everywhere, man. I went back through the park where I'd been, and I saw this kid sitting there smoking a cigarette. So I ran over to him and I was like, oi man, did you find that cigarette on the ground? And he was like, yeah man, I did find his keeper's butt. And I was like, yeah, nah, fair enough, but fuck, that was my last one, man. I dropped it on my way to school. And then he was like, oh yeah, well, we'll share it. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, man, you're a good man.
That's awesome.
And yeah, that's how we became friends.
Alright, g'day Nugz, how's it going, man? Good to see you, good to meet you. So, how did you come up with the show all by yourself? Yeah, I don't know, man. So one day, basically, Johnny just came over and he said, hey guys, I got this camera, like I'm just gonna start filming and just do what you normally do. And we were just like, shut the fuck up, Johnny. Wow. Fuck off, man, that's so annoying. So like, we told him fuck off, he went home. But he left his camera, so we just started filming, and we were like, fuck, this is a great idea, like, let's roll with this. We'll just make a show about us. How interesting. And, I don't know, try to avoid letting Johnny be involved in any way. Great, great, great. Oh my god. You two guys, you crack me up. I'm dying to know, and so are all the folks at home, what's next for Ciggies and Nugz? What does the future hold? What are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? Yeah, look, I know you all want a sneak peek at what's next. Nice try, but the cat's not out of the bag yet. All right, I will say this: watch this space. We're going to be doing just bigger and better things. Familiar with Avengers Endgame? Yeah, no, I'm familiar with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Is it good? Not a huge fan, but I wasn't sure. I was gonna download it, but I don't have that much data. Because, I saw Iron Man 2, and apparently they're related in some way. Like, apparently a few of these movies, like, link up or something. But fascinating. Yeah, What are we talking about? How did you meet Ciggies? What's the story? Basically, I was just there smoking my last durry, and this little scoundrel, you know, with a twinkle in his eyes, comes up and he says, "Oh, you can't give me a fucking durry." I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "Nah, fuck you, man. Give me your durry." And I just respected his attitude. This is really good content. I really respected his tenacity. So I just said, "Sure, man, you can have a little puff. Have a little puff." You know, I felt bad because, you know, I was about 18 years old. And here's this little 9-year-old boy coming up and asking me for a cigarette. I felt bad, you know, because no way could he go out and buy his own cigarettes. So I said, "Here you go, smoke up. What's your name?" All right, and that's fascinating stuff. Okay, thank you for your time. Thanks for the time, homie. All good. Oh yeah, chill as, bro. Chill as. Wow. Can you believe it? Oh. I didn't think I'd get starstruck, being a TV guy and everything, but yeah, you know, when you're around them, there's just this aura of genius. It's hard to describe, hard to put your finger on it. Anyway, enough gushing. That was Behind the Success with Michael Host, and we'll see you next time.